word problems. Your job today is to solve a few word problems. This is actually number 1 on your workload today. So, we're going to look at it and we're going to use our problem solving steps, including the RDW, that means read, draw, and then write something process. That is included in our problem solving strategies. So the first thing we're going to do is actually read the problem. I made it a little bigger here. It says, the table shows the cost of party favors. Each party guest receives a bag with 1 balloon, 1 lollipop, and 1 bracelet. What is the total cost for 9 guests? So if you look at your paper, you see that this is the problem. What are we talking about? The first thing in our problem solving step is understanding what we're being asked to do. Let's understand the problem in general. What's going on in the problem? That's what you are to look at. There's a party happening, and each guest is getting a party bag. There are 3 things in the bag, and what we're being asked to do, you always want to look for the question. Where is the question? The question or task. In this case, our question actually has a question mark today. So, what's the question? What is the total cost for 9 guests? So we know that we're dealing with the cost of something. Now, our job is to then draw something to help us. We know we want to figure out total cost for 9 guests. What can you draw to help you figure out the total cost for just 1 guest? So let's start there. So we're going to take this time. You're going to pause the video and you're going to go ahead and try to figure out using this table, because this tells you the cost of each item. And you're going to figure out how much is it for just 1. What pictures can you draw? So you and your partner and your group should talk about what pictures you can draw to help you. So I went on and wrote down information. What do I know? I'm analyzing now. How can I pull together information I know to figure it out? I know that 1 balloon costs 26 cents, so I kind of wrote that in. I know that a lollipop costs 14 cents, and I know that a bracelet costs 33 cents. So I'm going to use that information and tape diagram to help me. So here I am. You and your partner figure out what you can put into the tape diagram to help you figure out the cost of 1. Deciding what to do in the tape diagram. I know that 14 is a smaller part of the tape diagram, 33 is the biggest portion, and 26 is close to 33 but not quite as big. So I made a tape diagram with all 3 parts. And now I want to find the total of my tape diagram. What is my total tape diagram going to be worth? So you're going to have a total here. I'm just going to use T for the total that you're going to use today. You're going to figure out the actual amount. Once you figure out the total, now it's time to figure out how much it costs for 9 guests. Again, I'm going to use a tape diagram, and I want you to stop and figure out with your partner how you can split up your tape diagram to show the 9 guests. I know that for each guest, the total is going to be the same. So I can split up my tape diagram into 9 equal parts, and the total that you figured out up here is going to go into each of these parts. So you're going to write the actual total that you figured out. Okay? Once you write in your total, your job then is to figure out what is the total of this whole tape diagram. Because if you figure out the total here, it's going to tell you how much all of the guests cost altogether. And then you will have your total answer for the entire problem. You're going to label it, so make sure your partner do that. That's the writing process. And so we've strategized by drawing tape diagrams, and now we're solving by figuring out the total here, and then using that total to figure out the total for 9. And that's word problems.